Tyler, the Creator, dropped a new album called Don't Tap the Glass. It was a nice little surprise drop. He gave us like a couple days in advance. He put out a post on Twitter saying July 21st. Nobody really knew what to expect, but we knew something was coming. We got a 10-song project, and I would argue this mixed reviews. Some people love it, some people hate it. First Q, man, talk to me. What you think about the project? What do you think about how Tyler's moving? Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
What did I think about Don't Tap the Glass? Well, when it comes to pretty much giving people albums with, what do you call it? Albums with themes. Tyler might be the GOAT at this. Albums with themes. So, with Chromacopia, I don't even know what the hell that theme was weird. That was a weird one. It was like something about he had a baby mama or something like that. Weird theme, but it was a theme nonetheless. Flower Boy had a theme, a lot of vulnerability, a lot of sappiness. And then the one with DJ Drama, what was it called? I can't remember what was it.
Call Me If You Get Lost. I
Call
think
Me
that's
If
the
You
name.
Get Lost.
Call Me. Yeah.
So I thought that, at least whether you like the album or not, it has a theme. It falls in line with what Tyler, the Creator, has been doing. Now, what I will say, Tyler, the Creator, is not going to like anything we say because Tyler, the Creator, is known for not liking podcast people. So he's not going to like anything that we say right now. But one thing I will say that was kind of weird about the rollout was that seemed like he kept trying to cop pleas for this particular theme that he was trying to come out with, right? He kept copping pleas. He was starting off by saying, listen, guys, do not take this album serious. It's supposed to be fun. If you're not having fun, then don't listen to the album. He sent that out a couple times. He started retweeting bad reviews that people gave of the album. And he said, see, this is exactly why, I want you to not take the album seriously. One thing about an artist, or one thing about human beings in general, whenever you do something in the form of art or your opinion, don't ever preface your comments by saying, wait, don't take it too seriously. Or, this is your art, bro. Like, if you believe in it, put it out there. Like, there's no reason for you to preface your comments. But that being said, I understand why he said that. Don't Tap the Glass is a very, very eccentric body of work. It's for like B-boys. It's like dance music, borderline. It's the best way I put it was it's GNX meets 24K Magic by Bruno Mars. It's a very eclectic, very acquired taste, which I love to say about albums. Not a lot of people say that about albums. I'm a big beer drinker. They always say beer is an acquired taste, so I apply that to albums. It's a very acquired taste album. I don't know what it's supposed to mean in the grand scheme of his catalog, but to me, it's Tyler letting loose, just giving you a little something for fun, just for play, like Martin used to say. And I thought he accomplished that. So for all the people that may have taken it too seriously, which I don't think it was supposed to be taken seriously, I think that's obvious. Look at the damn artwork for the album. Like, it was not supposed to be taken as serious as people took it. For what it was trying to accomplish, I thought it accomplished it. But like I said, before you go, I just want to reiterate. I don't think it should be taken seriously, but I don't need Tyler, the Creator, to tell us not to take it seriously. That's important to me.
Well said. Well said. Well said. You know what though? I gotta preface everything that I'm about to say by saying, I think the album it's okay. I think it's okay. And I what you said to start is something that I've been quietly appreciating about Tyler because I haven't been overly vocal, but not because I'm hating or anything. It's just more, I've been admiring the way this guy creates themes for albums. And, I learned a phrase recently. It's called world building. There's this phrase called world building in music where artists will create, this experience, right? Whether it's like from the artistry to the music videos, they immerse themselves in this world and they take fans on a ride with it. I genuinely feel like Tyler the Creator is one of the greatest world builders in the last 15 years in hip hop. That's easy, but you could probably put him up even higher depending on your taste for Tyler the Creator's music. But, you know, and of course, if you want some other examples of world builders, think of people like Kanye West, right? Every project, he comes with a different, I'm talking about the heyday of Kanye, not nowadays. This guy is on some Hitler stuff. We talking about all the other stuff that Kanye was into, whether we talking about College Dropout, you know. There we go. Yes. Innocent Kanye was on the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, 808 and Heartbreaks, right? Every album he gave you a different theme. You could argue people like The Weeknd also do it. You know, y'all get what I mean by world builders. I think Tyler's in that boat. So I give him a lot of credit because I think that's really hard to pull off. And there's something about packaging music that just automatically makes it understandable, even if you don't love the music. So shout out to Tyler for that. Now, with that being said, I feel like you did a lot of cop and please, man. You know, I think you spent a lot of time addressing the people who didn't like the project. I didn't hear enough about like the songs on it that you like. Like, what was the standouts? And maybe we can go back and forth on that, possibly. But there were some good songs on here, in my opinion. I mean, Sucker Free.
I'm glad you said that because I want to say I liked the album. I liked it.
Okay.
You know, I graded it like 80 something. 83. And I want to point out, I know you don't like this. I already told you what Tyler doesn't like. Now I'm going to say what you don't like. The critics gave it generally a good score. Like, I think Anthony Fantano, you know, that guy, he gave it an 80. He gave it an 8. Sorry. Strong 8, right? So
I saw that. Yeah.
Generally, the critics this is one of that's Tyler the Creator at his finest. Like, a lot of the people in the masses don't like his music, but then critics they rave about his music. Same thing with Earl Sweatshirt. They're all in the same boat. Earl Sweatshirt and is like, oh my God, Earl Sweatshirt's album is unbelievable. And I'm like, yeah. But you see, critics love him.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up. And by the way, like, I'm a Tyler fan, right? I'm not somebody who hates on Tyler. I like Tyler's music, right? Typically. So you talking about critics, 80 that's a good score, right? It's a good score. I mean, if I gave my score, I'd probably give it about 6.5. Like, it's not great. Like, I wouldn't, this is not like a 7 or 8 project in my opinion. It's interesting because, like I mentioned before, man, Sucker Free, I really like that song. You know, I liked Stop Playing With Me. I enjoyed that. Very fun record. Like it's cool, you know. Silly. Tyler is in his bag when he's carefree. I thought, like, on Chromacopia, of course, he gets into more serious topics. You know, like you were talking about earlier, abortion. There's a bunch of stuff dark topics he got into. But to me, I think Tyler shines when he's just, you know, bro, he's having fun, man. Like, it's infectious. So Stop Playing With Me was in that realm. And then I like Don't Tap the Glass, you know, / Tweaking. That was pretty decent. But I also like the outro. Tell Him What It Is. Like, I like that. I like Tyler's aesthetic on what he brought to the table, man. But I just be having certain gripes with Tyler's music, man. And it's just the lack of singing ability. Like, I get it. I know what he's going for. I think they intentionally are trying to make the music sound rough and raw, right? It's not supposed to sound polished, but it's like, bro, come on, give me some decent vocals along the way. It be throwing me off. They be making the songs not as good as it could be, in my personal opinion. So anyway, like I said, man, this is about a 6.5. A project to me, but you brought up something about what I don't like, and you're right. And maybe we can go back and forth on this as far as like a discussion, because, bro, Tyler be complaining a lot. He does. And you're 100% right about artists trying to explain their art before people listen to it, or in the midst of people listening to it, they're trying to over explain. And I remember Eminem did this a few years ago on his last project, where he's beating people to the punch. I think when they saw the art, the track list, they're trying to tell fans how to receive the music. I don't think that's ever a good idea. I just don't. Like, I just feel like you're almost cop and please, expecting people to not like it, right? And so you're trying to beat them to the punch. That's almost how it comes across to me. I mean, what do you think?
I mean, it means you
agree?
care. It means that's the good thing. It means Tyler cares. So
Yeah.
another thing is, like, you know, he says about the podcast, I wish I can take him away. I think he cares a lot about what we think of him and the music that he brings out. He's trying to portray this guy that doesn't care, but I know he does care. Another person is Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty seems to always say something about critics. He cares, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. But at the end of the day, people are going to critique your music, and people are going to digest it how they feel like digesting it. If they don't think it's good enough, you should be happy that they even care to critique it. You know what I mean? As an artist, in my opinion. So, is he wrong?
I like that.
I mean, no, he's not. He's not. What he did, you know, I get it, but I just don't. I just wouldn't do that. It's your art. If you like the music, it's good. I mean, could you imagine if Drake was telling us what Honestly Nevermind was before we listened to it? Like, Drake was like, don't take it too seriously, you know, and then you listen to the music and you're like, you know, so, but I mean, it's a good album. I think it kind of follows in the trend, and I'll switch to the next topic after this. It follows in the trend of artists letting loose. You know, Lizzo did it. My face hurts from smiling. Lizzo's another person that doesn't like critics. Justin Bieber did it with Swag. I thought that was an album where it's not the Justin Bieber that you care for per se, or you've known to love. It's a very carefree Justin Bieber. And you said you really liked the album, right? So
love that album.
Don't Tap the Glass kind of falls in line with that. And I'm loving this trend. This is a trend. I don't think people realize it. A trend of artists just saying, screw the commercial, screw everything. I'm just going to do what I care and what I like. So, but I will say this. Don't Tap the Glass probably isn't, according to you, probably to me, the album of the year.
Listen to the full episode, link below.